I'm all right. Don't get upset. I'm not hurt.
Maud, look, it's me.
Oh,
Martin, let's have a look at you, eh? Maureen, ring the police, will you?
They pulled the phone out.
Well, let's just have a look at you, eh?
I'm all right. Just
Maureen,
help me up.
Maureen, go and ring the police over the road, eh? Use our house.
They've taken all sorts.
Oh, have you banged your head, haven't you?
It's all right. It's not just a scratch.
Maureen, are you going or what?
Yeah.
Shall we get you an ambulance?
I'm all right. I just want to take it home and put it to bed.
You know the corner shop was done last night?
No.
Aye, broad daylight. 3 more out of the wheelchair, so they did. Aye, it's not funny.
I didn't say anything.
She's an old woman, so she is.
Well, I'm surprised it never happened sooner.
Do you know something, your old heart?
Well, would you exactly leave your mother in charge of a corner shop on her own in a wheelchair, eh?
Oh, well, suppose you got a point.
Why's Fiona writing to Andy? She knows he's away.
Fiona?
It's Fiona's handwriting, look.
I've no idea.
Well, we can't exactly forward it to him. We don't know where he is, do we? It's not sealed.
Isn't it?
Shall I open it?
No. No. Give it to me. Come on. I'll go and open your brother's mail, okay? Go and get changed. Got work to do.
She must have bumped her head when she fell. Not badly, thank goodness. Could have been a lot worse. She's shaken more than anything.
Yeah, well, she would be.
I felt so angry. You know, the way they just left her dumped there like an old sack of potatoes.
What did they take?
Oh, cigarettes, alcohol. They'll not catch them, you know. She hadn't got a clue who they were. And then when the police asked her to describe them, it was all very vague. I feel so guilty, Fred, for leaving her. You see, I don't think of my mother as being vulnerable.
No.
Because she's got such a mouth on her, hasn't she?
Yeah.
I should, because she is, and she looks so helpless. It nearly broke my heart when I saw her just lying there.
So what have you done with her?
Well, she's at home. You know, Mrs. Tyndall from next door. She's sitting with her, but you see, that's fraught with danger now, because she's now decided that she can't stand her.
Who?
My mother! She decided she can't stand Mrs. Tyndall. Well, I've told her it's just a temporary measure until I can get some permanent help. You know, either here or at home.
That's right.
And I can't close the shop, Fred.
No.
No, because people soon find somewhere else to go, don't they, for the bits and pieces when they can't rely on your opening hours.
First rule of shopkeeping.
And I'm not going to let her in here, not now. Well, not that she'd want to come in and... Mother!
Thank you very much. Ta-ta.
Take care.
You're supposed to be at home.
Oh, I've had enough of that damn silly Tyndall woman chuntering away about and out. What's this great tub of lard doing here?
Oh, well, you've opened it, have you?
Just a wedding invitation, son.
You don't go opening other people's mail.
Shut up.
So what's it say? She just invited him, has she?
Yeah, looks like it.
Miserable cow. When is it?
You don't think she's going to invite you after everything you two have been through, do you? Eh?
Well, she could have done. And anyway, what have you ever done to her? She likes you, doesn't she? Why she invited Andy and not you?
Yeah, well, why don't you ask her? That's her problem.
That bloke said something, I'm telling you.
Well, maybe. But I'm not committing suicide over it. You coming?
I could sue him. I could take him to industrial tribunal for wrongful dismissal, couldn't I, Dad? Yeah, only there's one little problem. It was you that did it. Well...
She's right. Even if it was her. It's hardly a sacking offence, is it? Accidentally setting off the alarm.
What are you on about, even if?
Probably faulty anyway.
There are loads of notices all over the place about not smoking in bogs. She's no excuse.
She's new. She doesn't know her way around like you do, does she?
She can read.
Whose side are you on?
I bent over flaming backwards trying to persuade them to give her a job in first place. So don't you dare ask me whose side I'm on.
Yeah, well, I didn't want to work in a knicker factory anyway.
And she's an ungrateful little piglet and all.
I'm not chucking my life away making knickers.
All right. And what marvellous profession are you planning on entering then, eh? Brain surgery? Quantity surveying?
Leave her alone.
You'll need more than a swimming certificate for that line of work, love.
I'm
I'm sick of you. She's always trying to crack on I'm thick. Look at her. She's always undermining my confidence. 1 week. That's all you had to behave. 1 lousy week. Then they would have took you on properly. But oh no, you have to show off and smoke. Well, yeah, I do crack on you thick, because you are.
I said leave it alone!
Oh, don't worry. I'm going to work. Somebody has to keep you idle swines in the lap of flipping luxury.
Well, I'm surprised she wasn't more badly injured. You know, being tipped out one of those things. Must have gone down with a heck of a bump. I'm also surprised that Gail's not mentioned anything about it, Roy.
Well, she didn't, but she's been a bit on the quiet side this morning.
Ah, has she?
Gail, you didn't tell me Martin had been a hero.
A hero? I can think of other things to call him.
Oh, right, well, I better get cracking with them eggs. I'll pop round and see Mrs Grimes later.
Yeah, you do that, Roy. I'm not going to leave Bev. We can't come. I can't.
That woman has wrecked Sally's marriage.
Yeah.
She's turned Rosie and Sophie into kids from a broken home, and you expect me to sit there and sip sherry with her and talk about the weather?
Look, I don't want to go any more than you do. Wish I'd not even said yes now. Well, I didn't I? So they say no, it'll look too obvious.
Make an excuse. Tell her you've double
Well,
booked.
no.
It's your mess. You sort
Oh,
it.
it's my mess, is it? Oh, it's all my mess. The amount of times you've dragged me to places I didn't want to go to.
Like when?
And did you ever hear me complaining? No, you don't.
When?
Oh, loads of times, Gail.
Name one.
Well, I can't think of any now, can I, off the top of my head? But if the boot was on the other foot, I'd be helping you out, Gail. Oh, yes, I'd be helping you. Oh. Come on. Please.
So it's Scampi and chips?
Yes, please. Oh, look. You and your Alf doing out next Wednesday night.
Why?
Well, it's me and Alvira's Ruby wedding anniversary.
Yes, I had heard.
Will you come?
We'd be delighted.
8 o'clock onwards.
Where is it?
Here.
Here?
Hey, is everybody invited, like?
Doors will be open.
Oh, cheers, Jack.
I thought you booked a nice hotel in Manchester.
Come on, who told you that?
You're Vera.
Ah, Audrey, let me get you this.
Thanks, Martin.
Hello, a pint, please, Jack.
Right.
Listen, what are you doing tonight?
Oh, I am popular.
Do you fancy babysitting?
Yes, I can do. Are you going somewhere nice?
Well, actually...
Vera, can I have 2 orange juices, please?
well, no, I don't know, really. I'll tell you later.
All right.
Angie.
Hang on, Jack.
It is Angie, isn't it?
Yes, hello, Les.
Can I have a word?
What about?
In private. Right. What did you sack out Leanne for, exactly?
She knows why I sacked her.
Smoking in the bogs? Get lost. If they can't smoke in the bogs, where can they smoke?
She can smoke herself stupid wherever she likes in her own time, but not in mine.
You're all the same, you, aren't you?
Are we?
Renting on giving her a chance, then snatching it back the first time she puts her foot out of place. She's only a kid.
The first time. It's a wonder she's lasted this long. She hasn't had a foot in place since you walked through the door.
Oh, there's always a clever answer, isn't there? It doesn't matter my kids sat at home crying because of you.
Yeah, well, I doubt that somehow.
You want to watch yourself, you. You're not the only one round here that can make people cry. You little cow.
I thought you'd gone to lunch.
Yeah, well, I'm back. Janice, come in here. I want a word with you.
I'm having me dinner.
Now!
What's up?
Nothing. What? Right. I gave your Leanne a chance. She cocked it up. I didn't cock it up for her. She did it all on her own, OK?
I know.
He didn't want to give her a chance. If it'd been down to him, she wouldn't have come within 1,000,000 miles radius of this place. I gave her an opportunity, and she threw it away. And now I have to put up with your stupid husband coming up to me in public and telling me what a cow I am.
He didn't.
He did.
Well, I'm sorry about that. He does know, because I told him.
Yeah, well, you will be sorry. Because if it happens again, you'll be out of work and all.
Right.
Well, I did warn you. We're not a charity. We're not here to help the likes of them because that is exactly the sort of thanks you're going to get.
Yeah, well, maybe I'll listen to you next time.
Vera, love, I've been thinking
Oh, aye.
about this do we're having next week.
Here, wave your butts. No, don't tell me.
I don't know, I've been thinking, do you think it might be better? Do you think it might be more appropriate? Instead of having it at a big snooty hotel where they look down their nose at you, do you think it might be better if we have it here?
Here?
Our own pub, our own pride and joy that we worked so hard for, and hung on to despite all odds.
No, I want a proper do in a posh hotel. Hey, it's booked in it.
No.
What?
No, it isn't. I never said that. You just assumed, didn't you?
Well, you'd better get booking.
Vera, love, what? We can't afford it.
Well, I've told everybody now.
I'm sorry, V. We can't afford it.
Do you know, it's a story of my life, that.
Now, come on.
Can't afford it.
You know that isn't true. We never thought we'd have a place like this, a little palace of our own, did we, eh?
No.
Well, all the more reason we should do our celebrating here, isn't it?
I suppose so. Yeah, 40 years. Do you know, I won't swap you.
Wouldn't you?
I wouldn't, love.
She doesn't want to be at home. She doesn't want to be in the shop. She doesn't want to be on her own. That's the top and bottom of it.
Have you ever considered residential care?
Fred. She wouldn't go in at home. She'd hate it. It'd be the end of her.
You've got to be realistic.
Fred! I'm not putting her in a home. I wouldn't want somebody to put me in one. I'll sell up before I do that.
Nay, think on. You don't want to sell up. You need an income.
I just can't see a way forward at all.
What if, just as a temporary measure until you've got a replacement,
Yeah.
what if I lend you our Ashley?
Ashley.
He's our belting lad, and he's run my establishment on his own afore now.
Ashley.
Hello, Steve.
I don't know why you bothered inviting our Andy. I mean, he's not even here.
Yeah, well, he might be back in time. Look, if you are angling for an invitation, you can forget it, all right?
I'm not.
You'll only come on cause bother, and I'm not having it.
Well, I don't know why you've not invited me dad. I mean, he's never done anything to hurt you. He's always liked you.
Steve, I'll invite you alike, all right?
All I'm saying is, there's no need to take it out on me dad, just because of me. He's always thought that you liked him.
So he said something?
Of course he hasn't. You can tell, can't you? I mean, it does look a bit strange, doesn't it? Inviting the one member of the family who isn't even here. It's a bit like sticking two fingers up, really, isn't it, for some reason?
Right, Jack, we're all organised. I've got a smashing band, very talented, right up your street. We do a bit of something for everyone, you know, and comedy chucked in as well.
How much?
Well, shall we say 75? 75 for the band.
Okay.
Yes, and 75 for the pub.
What pub?
Not this pub.
This pub's our pub. We don't charge ourselves for using our own flaming pub, you damn prawn.
No, Jack, think on we do. I mean, you wouldn't help yourself to a short without putting some money in the till, just because it's your own pub now, would you? Well, books wouldn't balance.
I am not paying to use my own pub, Alec.
Yes, but it's not just your pub now, is it?
Well, cheer up. You've been invited to a wedding.
Oh. Des and Angie. Makes it sound like a couple, doesn't it?
She's obviously trying to keep the guest list short.
I'll get it.
You know, if she'd have sent us one each, she'd have had to put Anne guest.
Oh, clever.
Andy too. Saves me the embarrassment of having no one to take. Samantha.
Oh, yeah. I was just going to go get a shower, so would you mind if I...
No, of course not, no. How'd you get on?
Oh, I don't know. It was a bit weird. Feels like my whole world's been turned upside down.
I thought I might never see you again.
Found it okay then. Come on through.
Hi.
Look, I'm sorry we're late, only...
We had a row before we set off.
Well, never mind. You're here now.
Right, what can I get you to drink?
Ooh.
We've got beer, white wine, gin and tonic.
I'll have a gin and tonic.
Right.
A large one.
Fine.
I thought you were driving.
Did you? Did I say I was?
No.
Did you ask me to?
No, only...
No, you just assumed I was. The way you always do.
No.
Anyway, nice house.
Thank you, Martin. Glad you like it.
Nice area, too. Often fancied it myself.
Well, it's the first I've heard of it.
I don't have to tell you everything, do I?
Right, what can I get you to drink, Martin?
I'll have a beer, thanks, Kev.
Something non-alcoholic.
No, I'll have a beer, thanks, with alcohol in it.
Right, I'll just get it from the fridge.
Right. I'll put some music on then, shall I? Have you got any preferences? You can only have the one, because you're driving.
Oh, give over, girl. We'll get a taxi and we'll pick the car up in the morning. No, Natalie, no preferences, just surprises.
Well, I'm not paying for a taxi.
Why don't you sit down, Gail?
I'll pay for the big taxi.
You'll have to pick it up in the morning as well, because I can't. I'm working.
Well, that's fine. All right. Must say, like that fireplace.
They didn't say anything at first. It was like they didn't believe me. Well, no, not they didn't believe me. Just couldn't take it in, I suppose.
Well, you can understand that.
And then my mum suddenly started shouting at me. Where the hell have you been? We thought you were dead. And I said, you're not listening to me. They didn't have a clue. It was like they didn't want to hear what I was trying to tell them. Do you know, I sometimes used to wonder if maybe they did know. My mum, deep down, maybe she thought something was wrong at least. But no, she didn't. She didn't have a clue.
Must have been devastated.
They were angry, I think. And then they went quiet. It was like after I told them, there was nothing left to be said.
Well, it's hard. I mean, nobody can change the past.
They were angry at me for not telling them, for running away like that. And I was angry at them for not knowing. It was all a bit stupid, really.
Are you going back?
No. No, I don't think so.
Fiona, come in. It's a bit of a surprise.
The reason I didn't invite you to the wedding is because I knew you didn't want to come.
I'm sorry.
Steve said you were a bit bothered because I'd invited Andy and not you.
Oh, did he know?
Yeah, he said it looked a little bit odd. I suppose it does really, doesn't it, from his point of view?
Listen, Fee, you invite anyone you want, love, okay?
No, perhaps it is best if he thinks I have invited you. That it was just an oversight, which is why I've brought you this. But it is just for his benefit, okay? We both know that you don't want to come.
Fine.
I'll see you later.
Yeah.
Oh, I tell you what, it's been a long close season though, hasn't it?
You didn't really want to come here, did you?
No.
You don't approve of me.
I've been friends with Sally and Kevin for a long time.
I didn't plan this.
It just happened.
Yeah, something like that.
So what do you want me to say? Good luck?
I just wanted to get to know some of Kevin's friends. Would it be too much to ask to be given a chance?
I think that might be a bit ambitious. Yeah.
I see.
My first husband, he was a mechanic. In fact, he and Kevin used to work together. He went off to live with somebody else. He came back. Eventually. But things were never the same again. After.
I'm sorry.
No, you're not. So if you want sympathy, you've asked the wrong person round.
But you came.
Martin persuaded me to. He was too embarrassed to ring Kevin and make excuses. He feels sorry for him, you see. That's what we were arguing about before we came.
Let's top you both up.
Oh, thanks, Kevin.
Well, lovely meal, Natalie. Wasn't it, love?
Oh, hi, Audrey.
Hi, lovely.
It's Gail in. Only I just wondered if she fancied popping over the road for a natter. Only I can't leave the girls and I'm bored out of my brains.
She's not in, love. That's why I'm babysitting. They've been invited out.
Oh, right. Oh, well.
They've... Oh, do you know, perhaps I shouldn't say.
Say what?
Kevin's invited them over to dinner with him and Natalie. I mean, that's where they've gone. Oh, Sally, you'd have probably found out anyway, wouldn't you? Oh, dear.
You must come again.
Oh, you must come over to us.
Ooh, we look forward to that, won't we, Kev?
Right, listen, thanks again. It's been lovely.
It was a pleasure. Anytime. Pleased you came. Really pleased.
Good. Nice one.
Bye, Martin.
OK. Bye now. Listen, the food was gorgeous, Natalie.
Thanks.
OK?
Bye, Gail.
Bye.
Right, see you then.
Yeah. Bye. Thanks for coming.
See you down the pub, Kev.
Yeah, take it. Watch the steps.
All right. See you around later.
All right, thanks for coming again.
All right, bye.
See ya. Hey, wasn't too bad, was it?
Wasn't it?
I mean, I thought it was going to be awful when they started arguing when they first got here. But it was okay, wasn't it?
Kevin, it was appalling.
What do you mean?
Oh, God, you're stupid.
You what?
It was a disaster, Kevin. It was terrible. They didn't want to be here, couldn't you tell?
No.
They hate me. They only came because they felt sorry for you.
What are you talking about?
I'm going to bed.